at the end of the day, I think everybody wants the same thing. You want a healthy community. You want families that are able to take care of themselves. You want people who are able to go to work. You want a healthy workforce for both the businesses and so forth. And so I think at the end of the day, everybody wants essentially the same thing, to be able to take care, to be healthy, have a healthy community, and be able to take care of their family. And so I think really part of it is having a balance inside of the legislature of people who can discuss these things. And a very good example recently is the lactation support bill that came across the desk of Governor McMaster, which he signed. But that was 3 years in the working. And it took having a woman representative to bring this issue up, even though it had bipartisan support. It took a woman representative to bring this up as an issue because of her lived experience of why this was important from an economical standpoint, not just a medical and health and a issue of feeding her infant, but from an economical standpoint, why this was important for the women of South Carolina to be able to continue working and to have lactation support in their workplace. And so the fact that she was able to bring this up is because of her lived experience and the lived experience that she was representing from her constituents, and recognizing that this was a need in South Carolina. But she was able to bring this up because she was there, and because she was able to discuss this issue and have a narrative around it about why it was important. And we partnered with different chambers of commerce to bring this issue up and bring businesses behind us, and have them to sign on to it as far as supporting it, and show why being a business, breastfeeding friendly business, was important to their employees. And so once we did that, there was a different level of momentum to have this move forward. So it takes basically having somebody with a lived experience who's willing to discuss these things and see them through to the end, so that you can reach across the aisle and say, this is a bipartisan issue that actually benefits everybody. It benefits people from a medical standpoint, from a public health standpoint, from an economic standpoint, and basically appealing to their self-interest. And having a narrative is actually very important, because you can give people data all day long, but with a narrative involved, when you're talking about either a personal experience or a professional experience or a patient experience, or a story about, how there was a success in a previous area related to this, and what you see the success meaning in the future, because you can extrapolate from that experience, means a lot. Having that narrative means a lot. And so you have to be in that place to talk about it. And so I think reaching across the aisle and appealing to self-interest and having that narrative is actually really important. And again, I think these public health issues have come more to light. I think people recognize that you have to be ready for public health crisis as a matter of life and death, for the people and for the economy of South Carolina, and that these things are not siloed off. It's not, public health is not over there by itself. It's actually an integral part of having healthy businesses, having a healthy population that's willing to go out in public to shop at businesses, having a healthy workforce that can show up for businesses, and same thing for, for education. These things are very interconnected, and having people be willing to discuss it in such a way, as being interconnected like that, is very important.